introduction. We said introduction to Meta ads, and we're starting with Facebook. We have a list of apps that we recommended, and this is Facebook. So please, before you get started, first thing you have to do is to try to update your Facebook app like now. The second thing we need to do is setting up for success. We have to do the background works before getting started. Note, these background works may not really be repeated after now. It's just what you do once and for all, and that's all. When you open your Facebook, this is where you're going to see your page, your profile. So you need to switch to a page. To switch to a page, all you need to do is click on at the top where you see you can see the where my picture is. After the notification where you have 73 notifications, then by the next icon where that has my picture, I'll click on that, and you're going to see list of pages that are here, right? So I'm going to go and click on page. So perhaps if any of your pages are there, you like these ones, if you have any page, your page it should show, the pages you manage, it should show up here. But if you don't have any page, then you have to go ahead and create a new page. So in this case, for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to create one for those those of us that do not have. So are you going to be creating a personal page? Is it going to be personal or public? I think for the sake of your business, it should be public page. So you choose public page and click on next. Then you choose the name for your page. I'm going to say this is going to be add formula. Then I'm going to click on next. Then what category is it? I'm going to use, for mine is marketing. Yours may be real estate, fashion, or anything. So this is going to be advertising and marketing. So I'm going to go ahead and click on create. So while this is trying to get created, in some cases Facebook might give you some issues trying to create a new page. When it doesn't, when it fails creating a new page, like in this process now, I said, okay, this is successful. But if in your case it's not successful, you may need to try it with Facebook Lite. So Facebook Lite doesn't have any issues creating any page. But just in case this one is not successful, please switch to Facebook Lite, use Facebook Lite and create it. Once you create it on Facebook Lite, you come back here, you're going to still see it. So I can go ahead and say put few other informations and continue, but I think I already have enough page and I don't want to create new ones. So I'm going to go back and choose one of the pages I've already created. So in your case, if you're just creating for the new page, go ahead and create. After creating, you go ahead and make a post. Okay, it's already created here, add formula. So I can go ahead and here you see what we have here. That's the page. Go ahead and add every information you need. Add your logo, your profile picture where you have add your cover picture here. We'll add behind it, and you're going to have, so your page can at least look good. You also may have need for adding a description, updating your page just to make sure it's looking good, right? So what we're going to do is to first now go ahead and make a post on the page. So I will not use this page for the sake of this training. I will not be using this page. I'll go and use the page for my business, what we've already been using. I'm going to switch to this. And this is it. So at this place, all you need to do is simply click on this icon here and you'll have it. So this is a page I'm going to be running with. So once you are here, you see profile picture, profile, and advertise. You can choose advertise, profile dashboard, and you have advertise. I see add to story. So go ahead and choose advertise. Okay, now this is it. Boost whatever anyone you want to do. Boost, just avoid the last one. Boost a post, create a new distance. So I'm going to don't choose boost to put a post because you don't have any post here. So maybe create whatever. Or let me go back to the one you create this. Create ad. So if you have a post, if you post something, you can say boost a post. So when you do that, you're going to come to this. It's going to bring you here. Now what you do is to get more messages. That's what you're going to look out for. Get more messages. My own is the second one. It might differ in yours. So when you come over here, you see WhatsApp. You understand? So over here, you get a notification to connect WhatsApp. You understand? So in my own case, I can click on this icon, this pen icon, that is the editing icon, and impute my WhatsApp number here. So when you impute, after imputing your number here, you click on continue. It's going to send a code to you on your WhatsApp business account, right? Once it sends the message to you there, you copy it and paste it in here, and that is all. Okay, so we are going to go ahead to audience, which is very, very important. Please pay key attention to this part. Audience, we are going to choose we are not going to choose anyone. Instead, we are going to create new ones. If you look over here, you will see the list of ones I have. We have advantage audience. We have people you may choose through targeting, people who follow your profile, people who follow your profile, and people similar to them. Favor those ones are now mine, the ones I've created for my clients, brand sense potential customers. I will show you more. Brand potential customers, we have Daniela, Lagos, Anambra, and Asaba. Shishel, Gift, Land Pride, First Ad, Oyi, Properties, Brand Origin, Gorge Group, I Trade Back, Dotland Engagement, Zita Owerri, Facebook Ad, Employment Graphics Design, Olushioka. This the what we've been doing in the past. All this one. So we are not going to use anyone from there. We are going to instead create a new audience just for the sake of this training. So create new. And I'll encourage you to also do the same. Here, I don't like using the dates. It can confuse me and I can't keep track of them. I would rather use the name of what I'm using, the purpose of what I'm doing it for. I'm going to say add formula. Add formula. So I'm going to leave this advantage audience on. I'm not going to touch that. Rich people. Rich people. We are going to determine region where these people are going to be found, and Nigeria is the location there, which is beautiful, but we are not going to be targeting Nigeria. I will need you to send me more information depending on your business, depending on the location of your business, depending on what you are selling and the location of what you're selling. That was going to really determine what location you're going to impute. But I'm going to break it down. If you are selling real estate, particularly make sure you are using locations that are close to you. Take for instance, the property you're selling is at Owerri. Don't go ahead to market the property to people at Abuja. Don't go ahead and market to people at. You can try Lagos, but I don't really think it may do well. If it's at Lagos, market Lagos. If it's at Ogun State, market, you can use Lagos. Places that are very close by. Reason is because of inspection. Except the person have someone who can hear, she can send for to inspect property. Beautiful. Take for instance, the property you are selling is in Nigeria and Anambra State, and someone that is at Sokoto is interested after seeing your ad. How can they possibly buy from you? How can they leave Sokoto down to the east here to inspect the property and then buy? Even if they send someone to buy for them, it won't always be easy. So it is recommended that you put your ad in places where people can easily access your products. Even if you're doing way beyond, like if you're selling physical products. Take for instance, fan. You are selling a fan, you are selling foodstuffs like rice. It is recommended you send it to people who are close by, right? So that delivery won't be a big issue, except you have issues of logistics or delivery sorted out. Fine, you can go ahead and sell to anyone. Take for instance, you're selling services just like my business. Anybody in any part of Nigeria can see it and connect, even if it is through this ad or through our social media marketing business. People outside the country can connect. Anybody, location is never a barrier for us. So in a situation like that, you can go ahead and choose the whole of Nigeria. Even at that, I'll still encourage you to check after rolling ad multiple times, check the people that attract you more. So what we are going to put in here is the location, certain locations that we feel is important for me and my business. I will put Abuja. I'll put Abuja. I'll put Asaba. I'll put Lagos. I'll put Port Harcourt. I'll put Uyo. I'll put Oka. I'll also add where Benin. Be careful anytime you're adding Benin to not enter Benin Republic, right? Make sure you don't enter Benin. The first one there is Benin Republic. Don't enter it. You see country, don't enter it. What you have to enter is Benin Edo, Nigeria. So and so more. Please continue. So, but I'm going to save at the moment. After I'm done saving, I will proceed to the next one, which is age. We started rich people, which is location. We're going to proceed with age. You can see by default we have about 20 something to whatever, 18 to 65. I will always want to adjust. My customers are usually adults, well grown adults, so usually from the age of 30 to the age of maybe 50 something is good, and they are usually men. So in your case, you can choose men and women depending. In real estate, it's usually one of men. If it's fashion, with female fashion, of course, you have to add only women. Some don't go and say real estate or both men and women buy. Yes, they do buy, but what we are checking is who buys more, right? Who buys more? This is for your own good, so you don't go and waste your money. If you put it out there, take for instance, you are running an ad. You are running an ad with, let's just assume 10,000 naira and 5,000. You're going to spend 5,000 for men, 5,000 on women, but by the end of the day, only uh maybe let's assume that 8 men chatted you. Then for women, only one woman chats you. So in that situation, what it means is that the 50,000, 5,000 you spent on women is almost like a waste, right? So instead of doing that, put your entire money together and run the ad for men, so that if 8 people chatted you, you should now have, by normal calculation, you should have like 16 people, right? So that is the reason. So you go for, don't just go for people that can buy. You go for people that are most likely to buy from you, and that is all. After your ad, make sure that at the last where we have audience definition, you can see your audience is defined. Make sure it is defined to know. How do you know? It should be green. It should not be specific means red or broad means yellow. It should not. Estimated audience size is 7.1 million to 8.3 million. So go ahead and save your audience. After you are done saving your audience, you will proceed to placement. Placement tells you where you want, like you discuss, where do you want to add the place. You want Facebook, Instagram, and Messenger. In most cases, I don't like choosing Messenger, but I will leave it as Facebook and Instagram just as it is by default. Then budget, how much you want to spend on daily basis for your ad. Take for instance, I may want to spend 6,000 naira. Okay, yeah, it's already there. So 6,000 on my own personal ad every day. And how long do I want to spend? That's duration. I want to spend that for 5 or 4 days, depending. If you put anything less than 4, it may not work. Take for instance, you put 3 days. You see, Facebook will not. Will give you a warning. It says your ad will run for 3 days with a budget of this month. Okay, I didn't receive any notice, any money here. I didn't notice at the moment. I'm not seeing anyone. But on a normal basis, it's usually they will usually warn you, like I mentioned, depending on your budget, depending on your posts. Let me see if I reduce the budget, if they will come up with such. Let me say 1,000. Sorry. Let me say 1,000 for 2 days. We said ad must be above this, yes. So the ad must spend up to more than 1,506 naira a day. Okay, there's no, I still do not get any notice for number of days. So depending on depending on your budget and depending on your kind of ad you're running, that will determine the kind of error that will come up for you. So we are back to 6,000. So I can leave it at 2 days for the sake of this training. Let's just leave it at 2 days. So after this, although the truth is, I will encourage you, don't ever do less than 3 days. Don't, just from 4 days up. From 4 days up. The reason is that the algorithm will be taking time to really study your ad and understand whatever that is happening. So after this, by this time, you see payment method in my, this is just my, this is my account, and you have I have 34,000 naira in my account, and I know yours, you should have nothing there, meaning that you have to make payments. Beside that amount, you have ad funds. Then below ad funds, you can see where we have payment summary. Payment summary is simply the amount of money that you're going to spend. You see budget, how much, and how, you see the calculation that everything is clear. I will explain a little bit about the VAT and tax fee, which is 1,800 naira. That's just 7.5% of 24,000 naira. If you add it up to it, it makes it 25,800. So we are going to go ahead to click on add funds. So once you click on it, the page that is going to come up is going to ask you to choose how much you will like to pay. How much you like to pay. And for the sake of this training, I'm just going to add 10,000 naira. After adding that, I will have to choose a payment method, add payment method. I will encourage you, please choose Naira payment with MasterCard, Visa, and which is PayU. That's the second to the last one. Please choose PayU. That's what works. That is what works. Others may work for you, yes, but then at the moment has been proven to work for almost everyone with your Naira card or MasterCard. So go ahead, click on next. Then a page is going to come up with to say ask us to whether we should continue or not. So yes, you're going to click on continue. Let's see, it's taking time. It's in browser. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and say continue. Then you choose card. This is the amount, everything. This is on pay use page. You said add card. Then you add your information. The card, what you're meant to put here is the digit. I think it's about 16 digits in front of your card. I'm going to add mine. After adding it, you add the name, the exact name on your card. The exact name on your card. After which, you go ahead to add the month and year of expiration. Then after, you go ahead and pay, click on pay the amount you choose. They said the entries, please correct your entries and try again. I think I made a mistake. Okay, I'll try again. Says okay, so should we try again? So after this, you wait for a while, you're going to see a page that is going to come up to ask us whether we need a soft token or hard token. We're going to choose soft token. It's coming up. Okay, so we see soft token, and so we just go ahead and click on generate token, the soft token. Then at this point, they're going to send you a message immediately in the line you used to receive the alert. So you see mine just came in now, 7422. That's not all, it's actually 6 digits. So it's 1919. Go ahead and click on verify and proceed. At this point, you should be you should expect a debit alert. So your transaction was successful, and that is it. So we are going to go back to Facebook now. Going back here to Facebook. At this point, my balance should increase. Yeah. So I have 44,000 naira now. I have 44,000 naira now. So when you click, after you are done with everything, please go back and verify your information. Verify that the post is still the same. Verify that the goal get more message is still the same. Verify that your messaging app is correct, WhatsApp, and your audience and page placement. Placement is everything. Just ensure that everything is correct. If there is any notice you have, please try as much as you can to verify that. Then after everything is correct, is checked and correct, you go ahead and click on promote now, and that is the last step in setting up Facebook ad. So at this time, you're going to see a notice that will come up to tell you that your ad is being created, is creating, and after which is to tell you that review, creating ad. After this, you'll see review, that the ad is ready to be reviewed and That is all. So at this point, all you need to do is to simply go to your ad manager. Go to your ad manager. You see in review. Status now is in review. See status in review. So at this point, your ad is waiting to be approved by Meta. So I'll go straight to check the status here in my ad manager, and you can see it at the top here, new, right? Zero message. Everything is just 000. Nothing has been spent, right? You see the amount I have spending limit. The one I added, and this is how much I've spent so far. So that is it. That is it. That is it. These are the previous ads I've done before. Some of them I stopped. Some of them we are completed. So that is all for today's for Facebook class.